Okay, I guess we're here. Harrison versus. Oh man, I forgot to change the camera. So we're using the regular camera today instead of the 4K camera. Sorry about that. But that's okay. We're gonna keep it rugged. It's a boxing video anyway. We're not trying to get any special effects. We in here to spit the real. We here to talk that boxing talk. Yeah. What you know about it? I've never seen him before. But what they know? What team know? Now, let's get to it. G Money, you're going to lose your money if you believe that. You're going to lose your money in a heartbeat. Because there is no way, shape, or form Tony Harrison could lose this fight to Charlo. You know, I had to go back and watch some fights, and I saw what the problem was. They thought, oh, Harrison's been knocked out before. He gets stopped. He's chinny. Oh, look what the Herd did to him. This is going to look good to build up the Herd fight. But you forgot one thing. Tony Harrison was winning every round in any fight he's ever been knocked out in, which was only twice. He had 2 losses and he was winning both fights handedly. So what happens if he doesn't get knocked out? You lose. Plus, the fighter you got isn't that good. See, you guys forget. Y'all trying to play to Charlo's strength. But you're omitting the weakness. And the weakness is he's not that good. My Hispanic brothers call them the Churro brothers. Them the Churro brothers. And I'm like, yeah, that's them. They eye candy. That's it. I call them the Charcoal brothers. But he call them the Churro brothers. So at least they being known for something, but they're Sage Northcuts. That's all they are. They 2 Sage Northcuts. They can't fight. All they have is their athleticism, and they're going to get exposed. But let me not be biased. Let's analyze how this rematch is going to play out. Don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door. You can donate to the page by hitting up the Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Now, as we were trying to get assessed before, to no avail, Jermell Charlo is one of the best, and I do mean the best, at changing angles in boxing and being safe. They're very offensive minded, they're athletic, and that's the benefit the Charlos have. One of the defects is that they fight like they have a real ball fist and they're really tight and they're swinging really hard for the fences. Fighting like that doesn't normally win you fights. It's just you're telegraphing your punches, and with a skilled boxer and your arm punching a lot and you're not really using your legs too much except for the load up on power shots, you're not setting up your offense. You're basically telling your opponent what you're going to do. A skilled boxer can use that against you. Tony Harrison has seen this type of style early in his career, being in the Kronk gym. This is like guys who walked in on day one, day two. They normally fight like this. So they want to prove something. So they come in and the skilled boxer will pick them apart, break them down, fight off the back foot, change the angles, turn, give them different variations of the jab. And it would confuse them. And while this is happening, oh yeah, definitely hit the like button, people. What's going on around here? While this is happening, you see other people trying to come in and respond and they can't. So when the guy came through and said, I'm gonna go from here, divvy over to here, divvy this, changing angles, changing looks, getting low. Charlo has faced it once. So they figure if he fight the same type of fight and kind of make it close, he should be able to sustain. I've seen his fighting style and I'm not impressed. What Ortiz kid? That's right, Mr. Sledge. So if anybody want to get in here in the live chat and they want to talk about the fight, I think Lomachenko stops Lopez in like 5 rounds, 5 or 6 rounds. Stops him, wins another title. It's all based on experience. Embarrass him like Rigo? Hit my private chat button if you want to get in. There should be a private chat button over there if people want to get in. Marcellus guy, we know you over here trying to push another guy's video. All right. If you're going to do that, you're going to be gone. All right. We're not here to talk about sorry people. We're not worried about what some other bum is doing. Virgil Ortiz, it's early. I haven't seen nothing special yet, but it's early. I think it's going to be more of the same. I think he's going to be a little bit more cautious. I think he'll be more cautious on the offset when it first start off. Charlo will. I don't think he'll be as aggressive as he was in the first fight. I think he'll try to wait for it to happen more. But while he's waiting, Harrison's going to be picking him apart, which will make him go back to his usual go crazy style once he realizes he might be losing the fight. See, what Jermell has a problem that Jamal don't is that you could lure Jermell into your type of fight a lot easier than you could do Jamal.
Staying up late with you. What's going on? Oh
What's
yeah.
up, Mr. Sled?
What's going on? We up here
Oh,
late
nothing
with
too
you.
much.
Man, many blessings to you, bro. I
Thank
just
you,
had
man.
to say something live to you, man. We got love for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No
Definitely
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah, these Charlo brothers, man. I can't even watch they fights, G. I mean, because it's the same dog and pony show all the time with these guys. They make them look like pretty boys, like they fighting. Like, who did you fight?
Yeah,
Y'all got belts?
I mean, Jermell has fought nobody at middleweight. I mean, Hogan was the best fighter that he fought at middleweight, and they made him like the guy was Hulk Hogan. The guy,
Right. Like,
they promoted him like he was Hulk Hogan.
My God. I mean, I hope these opponents are at least getting some paper. You know what I mean?
Oh, they
Like,
get their paper on. Yeah, they getting their paper.
Like,
But I would have rather him fight Maningua because I think he would beat Jaime Maningua. But the thing is, that's a more action-packed fight, and that guy can actually punch. You know, he got punching power. So it could go back and forth. They know that dude is a feather-fisted. Hogan, he could box, and he was boxing. He was hitting Charlo with everything. He just can't gonna be able to hurt him. He's too small. I'm like, dude, who they pulling this on? Who they fooling with this?
I'm saying, man, it's just
sad. What they finna do? Okay, he finally got an impressive knockout. They put him in there with 3 tune-ups in a row. I'm like, he fought a dude that ain't fought in like 5 years. That guy, he fought that night too and threw his arm out. He was threw my arm out.
They get these guys off the couch.
Exactly. I'll call them up and give them a check. They get right in the gym.
Right.
They just gotta look the part.
For real, man.
Man, I look at Jermell's track record, man. I said, man, they could throw this in the trash.
Man.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, man. The PBC out here looking bad. They looking bad. They looking bad. I can't even front for them. I'm like, I can't front for them. People like, how you going against Floyd and them? I'm like, dude, I ain't in this for no picking no side. I want to see fights.
Exactly.
People acting like, which side are you on? Sides? I want to see the fight.
Yeah, I'm just like, like you couldn't be a side.
Like, if I see one side ain't trying to make a fight, I'm going with the people who ain't trying to make the fight. I'll be like, hey, what's going on with y'all? Ain't trying to make this fight. You think Terrence Crawford ain't trying to fight them? I'm like,
exactly. They running from Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, because they know they ain't gonna win. They know what I know. They ain't gonna win.
they look, you got danger written all over them. They're like, nah, we need to stay away from Terrence.
All of them. Arrow, no chance. None of them.
None of them.
That's why I'm so sad the accident happened, because he had no shot of winning in the first place. He had no shot. What's up, Larry?
No. Yo, what's up, man? How you feel?
Chilling, man. What's up? That's funny.
Oh yeah.
So how you see the fight going?
Man, I hope I think Harrison will win it again, man.
I'm thinking too, but I don't know if they raise his hand though. I think they'll give it to Jermell. But that's why you gotta dominate. You gotta leave no doubt.
He gotta knock him out. That's it. If it goes to the cards, it's going to the Charlo brothers. Because they trying to market the hell out of those busters, man.
Because they twins.
Hey, what did you say? Yo, on the old video scene, though, you said when one brother gets punched, the other one feels it.
That's how they act. They act. The other one be mad. He be just as mad as the other one.
Yeah.
He get punched, he be like, man. He be ready to fight. I'll be like, what you mad for? You won't even fight. No, that's my brother, man. I'll be like, all
right. Oh, man.
They care about being stars too much. They care more about social media. They care more about all of that than the fight itself. They want to go to the club. They wanted to be seen with Floyd. They kids. They overgrown kids, spoiled kids, and they got other brothers and sisters, you know, family member, and everybody been pushing them to be. They gonna be superstars. So they had everybody kissing their butt and their family, and they done built them up. And I told you, Sean knew them since they were young, like real young.
Oh yeah, Sean was talking about them on Boxing Socialist. I seen
Yeah,
the videos. Oh yeah, and
yeah,
look, he had a recent video too. Y'all should check out Boxing Socialist. Those that are listening, subscribe also to Boxing Socialist. He had an old trainer. Speaking of Floyd, he's saying a lot of these young superstars, they want to be flamboyant like Floyd, but the thing with Floyd is he works hard and he was always afraid of losing, so he kept himself in tip top shape, and
yeah.
he was very technical. And I thought, like, from a coaching standpoint, like, I like to hear that kind of perspective, you know, because you from afar watching the fighter very intimately, getting ready. But the Charlos, and I know you've had your battles in the past with them, because I remember you went off on them on Instagram talking crazy.
Oh, you remember that? You remember we had our
Oh,
fall
yeah.
Instagram.
I remember that. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, we don't like each other.
Yeah, he's like, man, y'all ain't training hard. Y'all ain't fighting nobody. Y'all ain't in the gym grinding like that. Y'all putting on the show for these people. Stop shaming these people.
Now, one thing I won't say about them, they do train hard. They do that. But the thing is, they care about being athletes. You know, they're athletic, so they're going to work hard. And they think working hard is working smart. So they put themselves, they training like football players.
Yeah.
They training, they doing a whole bunch of, but the technical boxing game is that's where they lack.
Yeah. But they promoters are picking fight. The promoters even know that. That's why they pick the opponents that they pick.
Yeah, they know what they got. They know what they got in front of them. They like, we got eye candy here, and these are twins. You know, they wear flashy jewelry. They can get the young people caught into them, and they can fool some people to believing they something that they're not. And they fight somebody real, and they're gonna punch a hole through them, and they're gonna be like, "Bip!" And you're gonna be, "Oh wow!" They punched a hole through them.
Man,
Probably got maybe 4 or 5 real legitimate fighters. Like people who really, everybody, like them dudes are some basketball players.
yeah.
They're being direct somewhere playing hoops. Now they are here. They're like, man, we ain't good enough to go to the NBA. Let's box.
Exactly. And that video you did with the promoters on Showtime, that says it all. And we're gonna give y'all the Chaco brothers. Who? You mean Charlo brothers? No, Chaco.
The Churro brothers. My buddy called them the Churro brothers.
Yeah, they saw
Churros.
Exactly.
So I'm like, the Hispanics call them churros. I call them charcoal brothers.
I'm saying. But, who's Terence Crawford going to fight legitimately then? Because if he has to wait to figure out.
If he got to wait on somebody, they got to wait and see what's going to happen with Errol. Because Errol got the other 2 belts. So if Errol's coming back, he's going to have to defend them. So right now, they can't even make a decision right now until we know what's going to happen with Errol. We probably ain't going to know that till like January. But from everybody's been telling me, he's done. Like he's not coming back.
Right. And if that's the case, then don't come back then. Just vacate
That's
the
what
belt.
I'm saying. I mean, your life is more important than boxing, man. I mean, I know you're gonna love it and you made a lot of money. I mean, you can take care of your family. You got investments. Just going to take care of your family, man. I think Paul Williams, he got on his way to win, rushing, get in a motorcycle accident, and now he's paralyzed.
Exactly.
And ruin his career.
It's sad. I was shocked to hear that he was trying to come back. I mean, I know your pride says that, because when you compete, man, you don't want to give it up. But I'm just saying, you got to think about life. You only got one life.
Exactly. You have
and people die every day.
At the end of the day, you get no replay. And this is a very physical sport. This is like something you get hit. Even in the fights you win, you're getting hit.
Right. I mean, you're risking your life when you walk into that ring. You really are.
Exactly. And I know he still probably feel like, man, I could do what I got to do. The doctors don't know, man.
Right.
I don't know what the doctors told him, but it don't seem like it was good.
Well, if he's got a spinal cord injury, right? So I would be scared that if he gets hit in the back of the neck or any kind of neck injury,
Exactly. And that's what, if somebody tell you, look, man, it's like real shaky, because I mean, the dude was thrown out of a car going 100-something miles an hour, and he didn't break something. That's the fact that he's alive
is a miracle. Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I had plenty of homies that died from car accidents just like that I had to go to funerals for, so
yeah,
here
in Chicago, that happens very often.
Yeah, too often, man. It's sad. Like I said, I've gone to funerals, seeing the same kind of accident that you showed in the live video. I was like, man, he survived that. Oh, blessings. Because
when I first heard it, I was like, there's no way he's coming back to box. I'm thinking it's over.
Right. And I mean, mentally, I want to know what his family is saying to him. Because I don't know if that was my family, millionaire, no dollars. You know what I mean? My mom would be the first one to be like, yo.
Mom first tell him, you going to sit your butt down.
Damn, right.
Right. Mom ain't going to play.
Yeah, you got a black mother.
Out of anybody in the world, your mom is going to probably give you the truth, unless you got a real scandalous mom.
Right. I know my mom should be like, look, we straight. You're going to sit down, you're going to cool out, have a podcast, visit people podcasts.
I mean, he got investments. It's not like he's going to be broke out here.
No, he's not. He's a smart guy, too. Errol's smart. But wow. And what about your boy Manny Pacquiao? Why won't he fight Terrence Crawford?
Oh, well, he don't want no parts of Terrence Crawford. He on his way out.
Oh, man, look, I don't care. You want to, come on, Manny, step up to the plate. What about this passing the mantle? You know what I mean? Because they said
he don't want to pass the mantle. Manny is not about. He got a whole country on his back. Manny got to make some money.
Hey,
he got to feed that
habit. Hey, I'm just saying, he got the belt. You can still box. Just give up the belt.
He was supposed to fight. Mikey Garcia, who Mikey just threw a monkey wrench into everything, and now he's going to the zone. I don't know who he gonna fight in the zone at 147, but that's where he going. His next fight gonna be in the zone.
Wow.
So yeah, he's going with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and that's who Manny was supposed to fight coming up. And he's supposed to fight Mikey Garcia, and then he's supposed to fight Errol Spence, and they were supposed to make this big mega fight out of it. Now that's not gonna happen.
Hey, you could make a mega fight with Terrence Crawford. Champion versus champion, baby.
They could if I'm Manny Pacquiao's manager, we don't want no parts of Terrence Crawford.
you know why I'm making
he all bad for us, baby.
But you know why I'm making a big deal about Manny, right? Because for years they made Manny Pacquiao, oh, he doesn't run from anybody, but Floyd, he always run. Like Floyd never ran from nobody. Now here comes Manny Pacquiao, and it's like, okay, Terrence Crawford, champion versus champion. Make
when it was time, you see, he ran from top rank. He was forever. My man said,
yep.
Like those early morning cartoons. My man was out there like, I ain't finna stick around for this.
Man, he was the road runner.
Road runner. He was out of there.
Man, but that's why I make a big deal with Manny, because, man, all these Manny Pacquiao fans, I'm like, man, this dude is running. It's one thing to run from Floyd. Okay, Floyd is one of the best ever to do it. But you're running from Terrence Crawford, and he called your name. He said, come on down.
Yeah, what's funny to me is that, because he speaks another language, he don't know how to politically talk around the questions. And like people be like, hey, man, like you ducking the fight. And he can't even get around it. Like he tried to talk around it. No, I mean, Terrence Crawford, he's very good. He's very tough. But
He's really good.
I think now I should not for me, not right now. I want to fight another fight. You know, another fight, another opponent, another big name opponent. But maybe later I fight Crawford. Maybe. You know,
Right.
he said it in a way that everybody accepted.
That's sad. Now
Yeah,
let Floyd
and then he
do that.
smiles at the end and just, and then they
Yep.
go, "Oh, he's great."
Exactly. But
They
when
just
Floyd,
love it. If Floyd would have said something like that,
oh
he got it.
man, they would have his head.
Hey, I found something. Hold on, did I leave it somewhere? Oh, I probably left it downstairs. I found my old phone that got my interview with Floyd. I put some of it on Instagram.
Oh, that was classic.
Oh my
That was a
God.
classic
Floyd said
interview.
if I could finesse the game, don't knock my hustle.
And see, and you say you don't like giving interviews. You did a great job in that interview. I
That was
remember
back
that.
then. I didn't even. That's back when I used to just do interviews all the time. I was like, man, I
Right.
used to interview all the time. It's just so much work. That's what it's not like I don't like the actual interview. The actual interviews are cool when you can get it to them. It's all everything else.
Right.
Everything else is the setup to get the fighter on the phone. They'll tell you, I tell you, one of the hardest people and one of the people that have pissed you off and make you not even want to do it no more. Roy Jones.
What?
Roy Jones is the one you don't want to do.
Man.
If you call Roy, you go, yeah. That's how you answer the phone. Yeah. I'm like, Roy, this is Roy Jones? Yeah. I'm like, yep, that's Roy. Vintage Roy. Then he'll tell you, call me back in about 20 minutes. Hey, I'm about to leave out right now. Call me back in about 20, 24, 25 minutes. I'll be right back. And he'll talk to you for a half hour before you do that. I'm like, well, we can basically just do the interview now. No, I gotta leave. And then he'll talk to you for about another 25 minutes, then tell you to call back in 10. And then when you call back, you ain't never gonna get him on the
phone. Man, that's some ignorant shit.
Down south, turtle
man.
raising, dog raising, chicken raising.
Man.
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones. Man.
Roy to this day still believes he could beat anybody in the world.
Yeah, that's sad. You know, he gonna end up getting really hurt.
He's still trying to fight.
Right. I saw old footage with him in the ring trying to
fight Bernard Hopkins. Nobody wanted to see. It's like 5 people that ordered that fight when he fought Bernard Hopkins the last time they fought. He didn't get any money from the fight. Not one dime.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine doing a fight and you don't even get paid?
Man, at least Apollo got paid. He was playing in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even get paid. He leveraged all the thing on the promotion of the fight doing a certain amount of numbers. They didn't do a dime on that fight. That fight was like the worst fight in history. Now they talking about they both 50 and they talking about fighting in Russia. Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones.
Bernard really needs to stop. He can barely talk.
Break the tie.
Bernard can barely talk.
I know Roy is not at the point where, I understand Roy. I loved him to death, but I'm like, Roy Jones have no business. It wasn't like when he was losing and getting knocked out, he was okay. He was like go unconscious completely and was shaking. And I'm like, oh no. Then he'll wake up and be like, I'm good. I'll be like, no, you're not. Man, ain't nobody can stop me, man. I get in the ring, man. I tell him like this. And I size him up, right? And then I see him coming, and then I can still slip. And then when I slip him, I come in there, bah. Man, I was a bad boy. Now, see, when I was 35, if I see him coming, what I do is I set him up, right? I time him. I mean, everything he do, he break it down. You could ask him about the weather, basketball, anything else, he breaking down fighting. Roy Jones was born to do commentary, and that's I'm like, he did it is while he was fighting. Before he do it, before he get in the ring, he tell you the whole guy other style. He can't beat me. No, he can't beat me. You see, what he do is because he too long. So his jab, I mean, I'm like, yo, you telling all the tips already. His jab too long. See, and he got that long stance. See, if you got that long stance, you plant your foot like that, you ain't gonna be able to get on the ball of that foot. If you can't deal with no mobility because you already planted yourself in the ground. So all I got to do is move around. I'm like, well, Roy, to fight it, you just basically telling everything you're gonna do. So at 50, they playing in this fight with him and Roy over in Russia. You know Russia don't care if they die. Uh-oh, your audio went out. How about now? Can you hear me at least? Okay, I can't hear you. Can any of you guys hear him? Can y'all hear Mr. Sledge? Nope. All right, well, we shutting you down right now. Maybe if we get him back in. I don't know, something went wrong. This is the nicest human being you ever want to meet. This man has always got something positive to say. KOD testimonies. My man always finds something positive to say. When they say there's no positivity in the world, I think of this guy right here, KOD testimony. This man will always find something positive to say. I swear, it'll be a whole bunch of people. F you, F you, F you, F you, F you. Have a beautiful day. F you, F you, F you, F you, F you. Hey, KOD. That's my guy. So somebody trying to get in here, I'm going to send the link again. You want to get in and join, there's the link.
Can you hear me now?
Hey!
There you go. Oh yeah. You know YouTube trying to YouTube can't stop the movement, baby. They can't stop us.
They said we gonna silence Mr. Sledge. He's saying too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that donator to the Casino channel.
Yeah.
Shut him down.
When they step on your toes, shut them down.
That's right. For real. But yeah, man, I can't believe Roy Jones would be that difficult.
Roy is difficult to get on the phone. He ain't the only one. It's a lot of them that are very particular. But the thing is that like Brandon Rios used to be like that at the time. So a lot of them that were just particular. Mikey Garcia, he'll make an appointment with you, and he means it. Like he'll be there. He'll do what he can to get you there.
Yeah.
Roy is all over the place. You can get Roy to do your show. Don't book Roy Jones for nothing. I was like, man, they had posted it and everything. He told me, like, yeah, I'm ready. He talked to everybody and was like ready to do the interview. I'm like, oh, this interview gonna be great. All he got to do is just say everything he just said here. And I was like, man, we was on a three-way with Roy. Everybody having a great time. And next thing you know, as soon as we get on the doggone radio show, they posted it and everything. Like they were like, Roy really gonna show up? Like Roy said, I just talked to him. He said he's driving, be there in 1 minute. I was like, he's like, call me back in like 5. I'm like, man, we posted everything. Roy Jones will be on the show. Man, they called Roy could not get in. And he's like, we're gonna try him again, y'all. We went 2 hours on the show. No Roy Jones.
2 hours?
2 hours, no Roy.
No.
He's like, call him back in 2. Roy wasn't picking up. I mean, it got so bad at one time. This is a whole different, separate incident for me. Another host got so mad, he actually it was, I don't know, Quillen. It was somebody like that. He got so mad, because the fans was like, where he at? Where he at? He got tired of them answering in the chat. He said, look, here's his number. Call him. Ask him why he ain't on the show.
Wow.
Put the number out. I said, oh, Lord. You can't do that. He was mad. He got that bad.
Wow.
Yeah, he just threw the number out like, you know what? Y'all talk to him.
Man,
Y'all ask him why he ain't on the show.
Was this Rope-A-Dope Radio?
Yeah, it was a Rope-A-Dope Radio show.
Oh.
It happened on Rope-A-Dope Radio, but this was back when it was like 15,000 hosts on the show.
Right, man, dog, I swear, like, as a fan, like, you've had so many classic moments on Rope-A-Dope Radio.
Yeah, like, man, that's my show. Man, I love that show.
Man, you took out Montoya. You know, that idiot.
Oh, yeah.
You took him out.
I took him out on his show. I was on his show, the show that he was a guest on. I'm like, dude, this ain't your show. Bro, who I'm on the show talking to is his show, not yours. I know who you are. What's so funny is he thought like he was like bigger than me. It's like he was important. I'm like, oh my God. Man. He was the most delusional guy I've ever seen in my life. He knew nothing about the sport. He thought because he kissed up to everybody, he could just go to the top. All I gotta do is get next to a guy that's doing something and keep kissing his butt. I'm like, dude, you were an intern. That's all you were. You brought coffee to Doug. Like, Doug Fisher and Steve Kim. And you keep kissing Steve Kim, but Steve Kim finna be out of a job. All of them out of a job. They ain't worried about you.
Yeah, it's sad with Steve Kim because he seemed like he was a cool dude too.
No, Steve Kim was cool to a degree. Then he turned into an a-hole once they blew up, you know. And I'm like, and I guess because they don't know the difference. They meet so many people in the walks of life, like fans just walk up on them and they don't know who's who. They didn't know I was in boxing like that, but I'm like, I don't run up on people. Hey, man, I don't do that.
Right.
So when I saw him, I said, hey, how you doing? So I knew you. That's why his weirdness was the way it was. But once he saw me back there and I got my credentials, he should have chilled out. But now,
exactly. I'm about to say, like, I would have been like this. Like, you see my credentials?
Yeah. But
the rope.
He was all right, but he's just still a little weird. And then now the game is messed up. But see, this is back before. This is like 2005. Back when it was like real people in boxing with credentials back then. Now, if you got a YouTube page, you can get a credential. They letting any joker in. Now, you got a YouTube page? Good. Here's a credential. So now you just got a bunch of YouTubers running around. And people got some YouTube accounts and they just running around like, yo, what's up? I'm at the fight, yo. I'm coming. I'm like, they make us all look bad.
Hey,
so many of them, man, they make us all look messed up. I'll be like,
that's why I tell y'all, you guys.
Fight, man, I couldn't believe it. I was at one fight. There was some guy who never should have been in there. He had a YouTube page. He barely even got any followers. He was like, he just named this page Boxing or something. He's like, no, they gave me credentials. I'm like, because nobody really wants to cover this unless you actually cover the fight. So we in there covering the fight. He just in there just talking to people. He breaking every rule known in the game. I'm like, he in there taking selfies and then he got in trouble and he almost messed it up for everybody there because this is when Oscar De La Hoya was freaking out. Twitter was just coming to be a thing. And he was like, hey, don't tweet the results of the fight. People, if you do that, he's telling the media, you cannot tweet the results of the fight. I'm like, what? I'm like, like, people are not going to want to watch the fight if you tweet the results. I'm like, stupid. That's going to make them want to see the fight. They're going to want to know what they missed.
Miss,
So believe me,
exactly.
people are gonna tweet the fight. If we don't do it, they're gonna do it at home.
Exactly.
But Twitter was new to him. He didn't know what the hell he was talking about. So that was another problem. He was on Twitter, then he started taking pictures with all the fighters, like right when they're getting out of the ring, he's grabbing them, like, yeah, taking selfies.
Oh,
and
man.
that's when Golden Boy came out with a rule like, look, you got to stop. No media. Everybody got sent the email saying, no more can you take pictures with the fighters. Don't hang around the locker rooms unless you get permission and this and it. It was becoming too much.
Man.
You know, people trying to get their fighters ready for the bout coming up. The guys are, hey, man, can I get a picture with you? And, you know, it's like, dude, it's like you're there to do a job.
Right.
You ain't there to hang out.
Exactly.
And that's why I don't really go to the fights no more. I don't really cover no more fights. I can go to any fight I pretty much want to, and I say I'm gonna watch it at the crib. I do, because I'm like, half of the fighters I don't even like no more. Like, all the fighters I like are gone. I don't want to run into the Charlos ever, because I don't want to even run into them. They family, they be, yeah, what's up, bud? And everybody trying to talk. I'll be like, I am not in the mood. My face is real short.
Man, that's gonna make World Star. That's gonna make.
Oh yeah, that's all they want. They gonna want to be on TMZ. Then they gonna think they have 30 people jump you, and then talking about, yeah, man, I took care of business. It's like, dude,
I'll be like,
what they do now. They have 30 people jump one guy, and then they be like, yeah, I took care of business. I told him, don't mess with me because I got these hands. I'll be, dude, you had 30 people jump one guy.
you gonna be, look, they gonna be like, man, one of the Charlos got knocked out by this dude. I think that's Carcino. Yo, that is Carcino. Yo, yes.
That's how I feel, man. I feel like I'm not gonna lose a fight, and if I lose a fight, somebody lost an ear, eye. Ain't gonna be, man, I won, but man, that dude took my arm. You ain't gonna be able to go to the club. You ain't gonna be able to go home. Something's happening.
Right.
One of your lips off. Something is coming. You gonna know I was there.
For real. I remember when you
challenged 20 years ago. You want to have a surgery? Somebody done sold your lip back on. Right. Yep, he was here.
Yep.
I
remember that.
That's the mark I got when I messed with Carcino. Somebody said he was soft.
Whoops.
Because he didn't want to fight me. Yep. I mean, like, I don't want to fight nobody, but if my back is in the corner and fighting you is the only way out, I'm gonna do it well.
They gonna be like, man, Andy stole my chick, man. He broke my nose, man.
You broke my nose, man. It'll be, oh man, Junior Dave.
You Junior Dave. Oh man. Andy took my chick.
Yeah.
Casino guy took my chick. Y'all on the gram. Yo, when y'all see this dude, man, let him know to give me my chick back. It's after hours.
I'll be down there telling them too. I'll be like, well, you got to make changes, man. You know, you can't show behavior. She don't want to come back.
Right.
I'm just going to sit down and have a beer. I'm going to try to convince her to come back. I say, look, are you going to change?
For real. Yo, it's like Anthony Towns and you Jimmy Butler. Remember that?
Yeah.
Anthony Towns and Jimmy Butler.
Oh, yeah.
You at home reading the Bible. Nah, she want to have fun. She want to go
out there at the bar singing karaoke with Jimmy. They in there singing islands in the stream. That's where we are. No one in between. Hey, how can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world. We had so much fun. I'm hanging out with Jimmy. I think I'm gonna hang out with Jimmy tomorrow night. He gonna be all right.
All right.
Jimmy. I was getting my workout on. You gonna work out? I'll work out later. Don't worry about old Jimmy.
Man.
Jimmy gonna be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Man, Anthony Towns the man this season.
Yeah, you would be
Yeah,
too.
man.
You see, he's fighting everybody. He can't fight, but he trying.
He tried, boy. He can take an ass whipping.
I'm like, what kind of punches are those? He's like, look at Carl Anthony Towns. He's fighting this year. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. Is he swimming? Is he fighting?
Man. Oh man.
Hey, look at the cat go.
I'm saying, shout out to Jimmy Butler, baby. Jimmy
Buckets, baby. We need him back in Chicago.
I'm saying, we need some toughness, man. We keep losing fourth quarter games, man. This is heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, and then I met Kobe White. You saw that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
Kobe
took
White
right up there. I should have told y'all where he was gonna be, so y'all could have came out and met him.
Oh yeah, how is it?
He was out there in Lansing.
Oh what? Wow.
Yeah, he was in Lansing. So I knew my boy worked for the Bulls, so he gave me the 411 where he was gonna be. And was like, look, it's not too many people know, but yeah, it's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, charity thing. So I brought the kids, and boom, we were right there. Then my cousin told him, look, when I get bigger, I'm playing for the Bulls. His other brother was like, he want to play for the Bulls. I'm like, that dream. He looking like the big brother was like, I'm playing in the league. I just ain't gonna be playing for the Bulls. I'm like, all right, cool, you got smart.
Oh man,
younger brother, that's all he want to do. He want to go to North Carolina. He want to play for the Bulls. Michael Jordan's his favorite player. I'm like, dude, Michael Jordan was retired before you was even born.
well, you know what? It's just like the Tupac effect. Like my sister, she's 24. She wasn't around when Pac was alive and made those classics, but she loved Pac.
Yeah,
she was saying Thug Life, baby. Like I'm not about Thug Life.
Oh man.
And then my mom
I'm afraid this fight, man. They gonna screw my boy over, man. I know they gonna do the Harrison one. I just want him to knock Charlo out so that we can have no problem.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that, but in my heart, I'm like, man, it's gonna go to the card. They'll give it to Charlo.
That's gonna break my heart to see that, because I don't want to see that at all. I don't want to see him get his hand raised if he don't deserve it. Now, if he beats and wins, kudos to him.
Right, but it's that LeBronism. And what I mean by that is this: like LeBron, you know how people go crazy over stats, and they're like, "Oh, look at his stats; he's playing so well." Right?
Yeah.
Same thing with the Charlo brothers. If they do enough to look like they're doing something in the ring, then people are gonna say, "Oh, they fought a great fight. Look at the instant replay. Look at the ESPNs and all. Look at the highlights."
Yeah, and that's what's crazy though. On my old phone is like all my boxing stuff. Like Floyd interviews, Canelo's, everything. I'm like, God, all my boxing, all that's like that phone is another life.
I'm saying, man.
I'm like, this phone was a whole nother life. I even got my ex-girlfriend on the phone. I'm like, oh man, I ain't seen her in so long. I forgot what she looked like. I was like, I said, man, dang, that's what she looked like. I was like,
man.
I said, man. I mean, it was right around Valentine's Day. It was like I sent her a message, and I don't think I got one back, and I just cut her off, and I saw this other chick, and I was, hey. And that's how it went. She's like, you got a cute smile. I'm like, I do? How you doing?
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Things are picking up. Oh, that was when I had a good summer, man. I was putting up Kobe Bryant numbers that summer. I'm like, man, I'm on fire. I don't know what's happening this summer. I don't know what it is, but people are like, you remind me of Neo. I'm like, I do? All right.
Without the hat. Without the hat.
I went and found a hat. I was doing the Neo dance. That's when I was going to that Jamaican club, man. That what's that? Mr. Brown's over there on the north.
That's class. Yeah. Or Buddha.
Man, they got that one and the one downtown, the one like off Ontario.
Yep.
I forgot that one. Yes.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Thursday nights, man, them chicks jump in your arm when you walk through the door. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, that's your man there. He mad and he's Jamaican.
Yo, I just slide out. I'll be like, let's like ease out, leave him there. I'll bring you back later.
Don't you disrespect me again. I'll be like, oh man. I'm like, what are those Jamaican bars?
Oh yeah.
It's red stripes all over the place.
Yep.
Right there.
And that's what they drink too. That's what they drink too. That red stripes.
And they serve jerk chicken at this place. The Wild Hair. That's the name of it.
Oh, Wild Hair, yeah. Wild Hair.
Wild Hair.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mr. Brown's and Wild Hair. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Come up like fishing with dynamite, buddy.
That's right. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need game to get a lady out of those places, man.
No,
you just gotta look decent and just be cool. Don't say too much.
You ain't even got to say nothing. Them chicks will grab you. Them island chicks, they want to dance 24/7, and then you can just sit back with a drink. They doing all the dancing on you. You be sitting there like,
all right,
right? Dancing. And then all the other Jamaican dudes, they just want to dance with each other. They be like, yeah, they be like getting in a circle and dancing with each other. I'm like, okay, whatever tribal dance they doing, I'm gonna be sitting here with the girl while she dancing on me.
Sure, I'm gonna be trying to make plans. Like, yeah, after you do that, can you want to go somewhere?
Man, I found a chick that was like Lupita. I was like, Lupita. She was I'm like, oh God, I got a Lupita, baby.
Lupita.
I had a Lupita, boy.
Oh man.
Ooh, man, I've been looking for Lupita.
Man, I heard that.
Like, you funny. Everyone says I look like her. I do not look like Lupita. I'm like, yes, you do. I done came up.
Man.
But that Lupita was a little too crazy. I don't follow her on the dot. She want to know what's the problem. Why? Man, I don't understand. You say you were going to call me at 2:50. It's 3:10. What was you doing at 2:50 that you couldn't call me? And now at 3:10, I'll be like,
man, I've said it before, man. Island girls, man, they crazy, man. I'm telling you. I dated enough of them to know.
Why did you roll my window down like that? That make me feel bad. That disrespect me. I'll be like, because I rolled your window down. I could roll down my own window. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, I thought it was too hot. I was just trying to cool the car down. Didn't know I was doing some type of tribal thing that I was disrespecting you.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man. And when they get mad, they tempers are off the chain. You be like, man, I'm not trying to catch a domestic right now. What can I say? I thank God I got a sister. I'd be like, man, stop. Yo, yep. I need to run interference now.
Thank God I don't involve. My sister lived far away, so I don't have to be involved. Like her boyfriend and all that stuff. I try to stay out of it because I end up choking one of them. You're right. I don't want to go there. I don't want them involved in nothing. Involving family and relationship stuff is bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah, but when you need to get out of the clutch, you catching the case.
Yeah, my family, we got a very bad habit of just my mom does this. She just real inviting. Our family's inviting. You know, we barely probably they've been knowing him for a while, but I'm like he probably got a key. I don't even. The other boyfriend had a key. I came over there. He was sleeping on the couch. Had a key. I'm like, whoa, hold on, dude.
Right.
What the hell you doing here?
Right.
Like somebody got to explain something to me.
Exactly.
Spend a night like this. What's going on around here? You're like, I was losing it. And I'm like, because I had been away for a minute. I ain't been there in a while. So when I came in and saw the other boyfriend, he just sleeping on the couch. Like, he's like, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, laying on the couch. I'm like, what you doing, man?
Bro, I would have went crazy.
You better call Uber. I'll run you to the crib. What's going on?
Right. Like, what you doing? Like,
I'll see you in the morning. I'm like, what's going on here? And he got a key and everything. Yeah, I got a key. I'm like,
man,
somebody got to talk to me in the morning.
Right.
Somebody got to talk. I don't have a key up in here. He got a key.
Right. Like, what happened?
I'm like, I'm here signing. I don't have a key.
Man. Wow.
I was like, somebody got to talk to me in the morning because this ain't making no sense to me.
Man, but yo, like I told you, I think I told you on Messenger, you know, I sent you that clip of N2D with the pool table.
Yeah.
You gotta do that to my sister, play my sister to the left, you going on the pool table.
Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it.
Yeah, wilding out like what? Wilding out like what?
Like what? I was drunk, man. Well, I'm drunk with revenge. Oh, I'm your man. Yeah, I'm
your man. Yo, give me another pool stick.
Yeah, give me another pool stick.
For real.
My man was
for real. Yo, I played that clip with my sister. She's like, you crazy, Randy? I'm like, yeah, if anything happened to you, because my sister out there in DC now. She just moved out there. She doing big things out there. I was telling her, look, you know, you let me know if anything happens. I'll buy a pool table.
I'll buy a pool table.
I'll buy a pool table. We'll lease it for a minute.
Man, I dated this chick that stayed right on 71st. I don't even know if that's Inglewood. It's like right over there where the White Castle's at. God, I want to say.
Yeah, that it depends.
I think that's 71st Street. I want to say it's either 79th or 71st West, like right by Ashland.
Okay.
So it's Ashland. They got the White Castles right in between. My buddy stayed on there, so I want to say probably right off 79th. But anyway, they got the my buddy stayed here, and then she stayed on the next block over. So it might have been Racine. So down the street over there is like a war zone. Her cousin, and that's when they had the 8-ball jackets. You remember the 8-ball jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he rocking an 8-ball jacket, and he did all this crazy crime. And then her friend who had the same 8-ball jacket, they shot him thinking they was shooting her cousin. So they shot him in the 8-ball jacket, and it was the wrong guy. So he was like, "Oh, I'm good. They think I'm gone." I'm like, "But what happened when they found out that you're still here?"
Yeah, exactly.
And he driving. Everybody had a Mark 8 at that time. You know, the Mark 8. So he was driving a Mark 8. And then I gotta come pick her up. And I'm like, this is the problem, Malika. I can't keep coming to pick you up. And he's like, my mom said, come on upstairs. I'm like, I'm not gonna get out the car and get lit up.
Exactly, G. Hell no, G.
I'm your cousin. Then the cousin gonna come to my car like, yo, man, my auntie say, why don't you come up?
I'm like, bro.
Bro, I want to come up. That's why I choose like to come real early in the morning. Well, I think the gangsters are too sleep from partying last night to be up this early to do some killing.
I'm saying.
They'll be like, hey, it is too early to be killing somebody. I'm gonna wait till 3 in the afternoon.
Right. I stopped dating a girl because she was out there. Wow. I dated a girl near Garfield Park.
Oh.
And
Wow.
I was like, she wanted me to come through and, you spend quality time. I'm like, no, you look at me. Do I look like I fit in this neighborhood? No. Don't be I. No.
Soon as they see you, and they know if they don't know you.
They know
if they don't know you.
They got grandma watching out the window saying, there's a mark. No.
Yep.
Nobody. And I
they know you ain't from there. What's gonna happen? And I'm like, man, this is not good. They know they don't know me, and I ain't trying to be somebody that wants to know them. I want you out here.
Exactly.
And she was like, why you? She always want me to come kick it at my house, which is cool. I understand. She don't want to be over there. And I'm like, that's cool, but you're going to have to start making your own way over here. Because I ain't gonna be coming to pick you up all the time.
Exactly.
And then I remember the Mike Tyson fight. I'm like, look, I'll wait till after the fight to get you. It's the fight. And then she kept bugging me. I was like, man, you know what? Tyson won in one round. That was the night Pop got shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the night Pop got hit.
Yeah.
Man. I went over there and picked her up then and brought her over, and that's when I found out Tupac got hit. And I was like, see, you. I had to pick you up. I just came back from Hawaii. I saw Tupac. I didn't get a chance to see him, but he was at the LAX. I caught a plane flight to Chicago. I mean, from Chicago to LAX and from LAX to Hawaii. And once he was at the airport, and he was so short, you couldn't even see him over the big bodyguards coming in, but everybody was over there. And that was back then when you could go up to the plane. People don't remember how that was before 9/11. You could walk up to the plane.
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as you get off the plane, your family be right there. Hey!
Yep.
From the old days.
Yep. Not no more. They be like,
so that's
lay down on the ground.
It's calling me Pac. Because back then I had the bandana. I showed y'all my Hawaii picture.
Yeah.
Right. You see me, I'm throwing up the West Coast shirt on.
That's right, baby.
Cut up like a bag of dope. I'm like,
yo, I thought you was from out west because I'm about to say, man,
they would call me Pac. I got the bandanas on, the girls hanging on the arm. I'm in Hawaii living the life. Man, I was like, man, this is the life. And then as soon as I come back, here come the fight. And I came back right at the Tyson fight. And I'm dealing with her nonsense. And I'm tired of putting up with her and coming to see her. And I thought I just had all this time in Hawaii. And I got to hear all this in my ear. And then I got to pick you up. Then Pac get shot. I'm like, you out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to go.
You got to go.
I knew it would hit him up happen. I had finally got the girl I wanted, and the Tupac messed up that whole night. Hit him up, messed up that whole night. Man, I was like, I had Lakeisha finally. I finally got Lakeisha. She in my car, everything going good. And next thing you know it, on WKKC, Kenny the King College.
Yep.
They play cussing. They play everything.
Yep. And after 10?
At the 10. And that's it. And I got her. Yep. We rolling back and we picking up some food. And next thing you know, it was, and they sound depressed to like, yo, we got a new record by Tupac. And they played it. And I'm like, what? And he started, that's why F Joe, I'm almost crashed and cut. He was, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. Shh, be quiet. I'm like, what is this?
You know what?
I'm like, oh God. I'm like, am I hearing this? And she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I gotta find Stro. I gotta find my cousin quick. I'm whipping the car around. I'm running red lights, stop signs. She slow down. I'm like, he probably had double O house. I'm hitting the switch. She's even in the car, and I'm listening to the song as it's going. Oh God, oh my God! Then he starts going off at the end. She was like, "He sounds crazy. Is that Tupac? What happened to him?" I'm like, It's on. I'm like, it's on.
Right. Exactly.
I gotta find my cousin. You got to go.
Man, that's how we was when me and my cousins, we was at my grandmother's house in the basement, and we were listening to it, and we was like, "Oh man, they about to finally ride on Big. Oh man, this is gonna be epic." I
Man,
thought it was gonna be epic. I was like, "Oh, Bad Boy and Death Row.
why
Oh, they
couldn't it
about to
come
go
the
at
next
it."
day? It could have came the next day, the next night. We were hearing it for the first time ever. And it was the first time WKKC had it. And I was like, man.
Yep.
We went down there, because we can call them right away. We like, what's going on? They was like, man, you can get it tomorrow. Come down here and get it. But it's on the How Do You Want It? It's on the B record. They told us everything, because they already had it. Cuz would come down there and knock on the door and walk it. Security guard will walk out, he'll walk right in. And that's how we got the Killer Army song. He went in there and made them give him the Killer Army song. Like, you gonna give me that Killer Army song right now? Y'all played it, and I need that beat tonight. If you got the instrumental, I want it. I mean, he just walked up there, and he was like, I'm amazed you got all the way up there. So they let him make a copy. They made him a copy. My cousin wasn't finna leave there without that record. He was damn serious. So I already knew he was the one to get. I was like, I got to find my cousin. So I went down there, I found him. He was on my porch. I'm running around looking for him. He already on my porch. He wasn't because of the song. He was like, man, I wanted to go get something to eat. Ain't nothing to eat in this crib. And down, I was at Double O crib. I'm down here because I'm trying to find something to eat. They ain't got nothing to eat down here. He's like, man, I want to go get some Stony Sub. I'm like, dude, we gonna go get some Stony Sub. Let me leave her. I left her in my house. I'm like, you gotta get I dropped her off in my house. I'm like, here, just stay here. I'm gonna go run my cousin to go get something to eat. And I was like, no, I can't leave her here like that. She's already taken off. I'm like, look, take my car, go get something to eat. But the song is on here. He's like, call them. Make sure they play it again. I'm quite sure they is.
Oh yeah.
The name, because we ain't know the name of the song. I'm like, get the name of the song so that we can get it. Man, we gonna go down there and get it. He was like, man, they didn't play it. He came back, they did not play it again. They played it that one time. And did not play it again that night. Dude's like, you sure? I'm like, man, I told you they did the whole remix to I Get Money. The I Get Money remix, they did it. I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, but they played it that one time.
They played it that one time. They played all the cursing and everything in there, and it was so vile. People was like, man, and some of the people that did hear it, they were telling their friends, and by the next morning, everybody had to have it. I already knew to get it and where to get it, how to get it.
We were trying to get it.
I had it. Like, man. I had the song made, niggas, before everybody. Because people was like, how did you get it? You got a clear copy. Because the one they had, the copies that the DJs had. The DJs had made niggas, they had the everybody talking over the track, putting their own plug on there.
Right.
Like, yo, it's DJ. Yeah. Everybody was doing it. So if you didn't have, I was the only one with a mastered copy, and they could have had it too. They didn't know where to get it. It was on the Jackie Chan Super Cop soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
The record was already out. I'm like, dude, I've had this record for so long because it's on that soundtrack. Ain't nobody in hip-hop finna run out and buy Jackie Chan Super Cop soundtrack.
Wow, I wasn't looking for that.
Exactly. And it is on the Jackie Chan Super Cop soundtrack. And it's mastered, no talk. It's the song. All the way through. And when I had it, everybody was like, dude, you're lying. You got that song all the way through? Dude was like, I will pay you $200. I need a dub. Let me give you $200. I need a perfect clear dub because I'm finna DJ a party and everybody got that same one. They try to mix their way through that part where the audio, where they say start talking through it. I need it. I'm like, 200, you got it.
Exactly.
200, I paid him a dub. He ran it at the party.
Exactly.
And that was that. And I was like, man, I made $200 for a Jackie Chan. They could have bought this dog.
Right.
You could have went out and bought the CD. Matter of fact, the guy owned the record store. He owned the record store. I mean, like he worked at the record store. He worked at Coops Underground. So and he the one that paid $200 for it, and it's right in his damn record store.
Oh wow. that just goes. Hey, that goes to show you that this is before the internet. So when you made hot music, word of mouth travels. So people would get so excited about the music that it was like, man, we gotta find this.
That's what I'm saying. That's how me and Jay Prince is tight to this day. It's because of word of mouth. Because I was one of the, he didn't even know. I'm like, I know James Prince like 3 different times. He's like, man, 3 different eras we done ran into each other. From Floyd Mayweather and boxing, from the Ghetto Boys here at the amphitheater. I'm like, dude, we done met each other like 3 different times in 3 different ways we always meet up. But I was the one that brought Ghetto Boys here to Chicago and had them everywhere playing. I brought the CD, the cassette, because I was in Eufaula, Alabama. They didn't even sell it up here. I was in Eufaula, Alabama. My cousin had
to go down south.
Grip It on the Other Level. Yep. And I was like, Grip It on the Other Level. And I had Grip It on the Other Level up here. I'm like, I ain't leaving without this. Read these Nike. That what they be is hilarious.
Read these Nike.
I'm going to make you read these Nikes.
And the gangster of love, baby.
Yeah, call me the gangster love. Man, I had that. I had
on the G.O.
Talking loud. Say nothing. Ooh, no, see, because that's just my friend. You messing me out. She was lying. I knew she was lying the way she started talking. Oh, no, see, she's just my friend.
Oh
man, we had so much fun playing that CD down. So I told my cousin, I said that tape. I'm like, cuz, this tape coming home with me. You gonna have to find you another one. Because I am not going back to Chicago without this Ghetto Boys tape. And sure enough, I was the only one in Chicago that had it. Everybody loved it. They thought it was the funniest tape ever made in life. And man, this dude is hilarious. The Ghetto Boys, man, you gotta let me dub that. Next thing you know, Mr. Wax and them, everybody start getting the records.
Yep, Dr. Wax.
Dr. Wax and Grounds. Everybody started trying to, hey man, this Ghetto Boys is hot. That song you've been playing, and I was playing it for everybody. They making it, and all the party places, all the party DJs. I did the same thing with Reasonable Doubt. Nobody liked Reasonable Doubt. Everybody was to the Tupac, either Tupac.
If you wasn't down with Pac
or Nas.
Mobb Deep.
Right, Mobb. You wasn't having no Italian sound beat, and Rockefeller, they had them old school beats, them old classic sound.
Old sound.
It was highly different than what everybody else was rapping to at that time. They had their Rockefeller sound, like Politics as Usual. Like nobody's rapping to that, and Can I Live? All old classic 70 tracks, like them old pimp beats and songs. They was listening to those and rapping to that. People weren't trying to hear that in 96. They were like, we want to hear those Italian strains or some Machiavelli. They want that type of stuff. They wasn't trying to listen to that.
Man, in Chicago, it was Pac Central in 96.
It was Pac
Central in the city.
Machiavelli got me through that whole relationship. I was like, man, my whole Machiavelli album.
Just like Daddy. Just like Daddy.
Yep. Just like Daddy. I thought I wrote that. I'm like, I probably wrote this song. Just like Daddy, come on. I was like, yeah, come on. Yes, in the air, come on.
Yeah. But I believe you with the Ghetto Boys because I got my Ghetto Boys tapes from down south, from with our connection being a part of New Orleans. New Orleans is other people would call it, but from Nolens. So, and it's not that far from Houston. So it was like we knew
Yep.
about the Ghetto Boys, we knew about Pastor Troy, we knew about a lot of artists from the South. Suave House with
Oh
Crime
yeah.
Boss. You know, so when I
That
was
crime boss.
Crime Boss City.
Woo! God.
So
Oh my God. If that was never the more like no commercial CD probably ever that was promoted exclusively through the streets. Like
yes,
videos, no nothing, no
no
advertising.
nothing, no
Crime
nothing.
balls.
Crime Boss, Crime
Everybody
Boss.
had crime balls. Hey man, you gotta play that crime balls.
Yeah. Who
Everywhere,
is the crime boss? Me is the crime boss.
man. Chicago is crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I just thought about it, man. Yeah, crime ball CD, man. I mean, people lost that, bought it again. Dudes took it from another guy. Look, you borrowed my crime balls. Man, it was fights
Dude.
over the crime balls. Hey, that's my crime balls. No, it ain't yours. It's over there. No, man, yours is cracked up. Crime boss didn't probably know how popular he was over here in the Midwest.
For real.
He could have
For
just
real.
toured on did shows all out here and would have racked up.
Oh yeah. I mean, from
That
classic
one
songs
CD.
like The Chick, or they called it The Chick, but The Chick, that's a classic story.
Yep.
You know. I mean, the sound of Suave House was just so
Yeah.
smooth and player.
Yeah, they were.
Big Chiefin was my song too to ride to. And I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. But I was feeling that song,
Yeah,
boy.
that's what I'm saying. I don't smoke either, but I be loving those beats. If the song is dope, it's dope. Shoot, what
Yeah.
are you doing up this late? You got to get up in the morning.
Man, hey, man. Look, it's a rarity. Hey, YouTube be tripping, man. I had to find your live chat. Other
Oh
than
man,
that,
this one, yeah, they probably did for this one.
yeah. But on another note, with the 50 Cent videos versus Jay-Z that you've been doing, the truth behind those legendary videos you've been doing,
Yeah.
man, you got me listening back to. I found my old mixtapes with 50 Cent, like The
Oh,
Future Is Now. I
yeah.
listened to that all last night. I was like, yeah, I remember this shit. Like, yeah. And then guess who's back? That was, man.
Yep.
Eminem, to let y'all know, because there was interviews with this. Eminem was rapping songs from like the song 50 Bars on the Guess Who's Back mixtape. He loved that mixtape. He memorized that whole mixtape.
Yep.
And he was like, man, this dude is sick. He was quoting them from 50 Bars
Yep.
to Get Out the Club, bitch.
Yep.
Holler at you. Holler with you.
Yeah, that was my song.
Oh man.
Yeah, so part 4 is done.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
completed. I just gotta upload it. That's it. It's done.
I tell people
Somebody was waiting for it today. They were like, "Where's part 4?" I'm like, "Dude, part 4 is done. It's completed. I just gotta upload it."
Well, that just lets you know that the platform that you made, even with your old phone. I was gonna mention this to you a few minutes ago. We got caught off track, but even with your old phones, you made so many classics. I mean, I've been rocking with you since at least 2009.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Man, that's
it's
a
like
long time, man. I've
it's
been
a
doing
long
this a long time.
right. That's what I'm saying. You made so many like classics, even on like Boxing Socialist. One of the first videos that really got me turned on to you, even though it was about boxing, it was on April Fool's Day. I don't know if you remember this. You had the Nike shirt that says "I'm that damn good" or whatever with your Jordans
Yeah,
on.
my clean white Jordans, and I'm sitting in
Yep.
the chair probably.
Yep. And you was like, you was dropping knowledge. You was just saying something like, basically about truth. Like, look, if you see that the sky is blue and you know that the sky is blue, don't let somebody come to you and say that the sky is orange. Because if you're standing on truth, nobody can break your foundation. And then
Yeah,
you just got into the video. So I was like, man, this dude is actually dropping some serious knowledge on April Fool's Day, which was the irony. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this dude is really clever. Like this
I
dude,
probably didn't even know it was April Fool's Day.
yeah, dog. You said that shit on April Fool's Day.
I don't know what today is.
And I was like, damn, this dude is dope. I hope people caught that. And then you would do videos, and this on when you were doing boxing. You was the first black president when you was educating people on the Moors.
Oh yeah. I used to.
Oh,
You two won't let me do that now.
oh no. They'd be like, ban this video.
Man.
You're gonna be like Lupe Fiasco, shut him down.
Yeah.
Trying to educate these brothers.
This
Trying
dude,
to uplift these brothers.
Mr. Newman said Charlo won the first fight. Are
What?
you on crack? He did not win no first fight.
Bro, you gotta rewatch that fight, bro. Go on YouTube and watch the highlights, bro. That's all I can say, Mr. Newman.
Wow.
Don't. Are you in denial, Mr. Newman? Because denial is the first sign of, that you got a problem.
Harrison clearly won that fight.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do an album review video. Then I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Get on a schedule. I'm gonna do the propane.
All right.
Yeah, that's Never Speak Again album. Yeah, so that's definitely one to pick up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, propane need that business from Houston, Houston, Texas.
Man, I love Houston. If there was another city I'd move to, it'd be Houston. Beautiful
He said,
weather.
"Pro boxer here." What? You a pro boxer and you believe Charlo won the first fight?
Homie, you need to go to bed. It's too late.
My eyes about to explode. I never expected a pro boxer to say Errol Spence couldn't even tell that lie. And he rolled with him. Earl was like, Tony Harrison has a real educated jab.
We gotta look up Mr. Newman's credentials. Are you sure you're a pro fighter?
We gonna just because you got in the ring and put on some gloves,
don't make you a pro, G. For real.
Yeah, man. There's no way Charlo won that fight. Charlo he didn't win that fight.
No, he took a serious ass whipping.
He took a boxing lesson.
Right.
He took a very serious boxing lesson. He realized what an educated jab was and what boxing really was. He was like, man, I got educated in this ring.
Yeah, his body felt it.
Yeah, he felt those, man. He saw it. He couldn't even understand it. How am this dude backing up and still hitting me?
Right.
How this man stepping around and getting low, coming up, pop, catching him. He was like, he said box wrecked me. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Somebody gonna have to box wreck Mr. Newman.
Man, Mr. Newman. All right. Well, it's 3:30, Mr. Newman. I think it's way past your bedtime saying that. I mean, my God. I gotta go to work in a couple hours, but man, Mr. Newman, like, what's really going on?
Right now, Paulo Newman. Okay, Paulo.
You got hit in the head too many times. What happened, bro?
He said you got hit in the head a couple times.
Yeah, you got hit in the head a couple times saying that.
All right, let me see how he spell his name.
Is it Paolo?
It's not Paul Newman. They trying to tell me how it is. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up. There it is. Paulo Newman. 36. You 36 and thought this man won? He's 1-0, one knockout. All right. Congratulations to you.
All right.
North Carolina. North Cracker-Lacka.
All right. All right.
Oh, the first fight was a draw. Okay. But you got a TKO in your second one. Okay. Against the same guy. Okay, so you knocked him out in the rematch.
All right, so you made up for yourself.
Yes. But let me explain something to you. Do you want to be 2-0? Do not think Charlo won that fight. If you believe that man won that boxing fight against Tony Harrison, you need to be back in the gym tonight. And that is probably why you got to draw the very first fight. Because you think that guy won.
Wow.
Paulo.
Come
No.
on. No, bro.
No. No way. It wasn't even close. He couldn't even hit him. Did you? That's why I'm like, what fight? He couldn't even hit Tony Harrison. He was not many punches he missed. He was like, how he didn't even, he was so ineffective. You listening to the commentators too much. You was drunk then. That was why.
No, you know what, it is 4 a.m. over there in North Carolina. He probably was, a little dyslexic when he typed that. So it's all right.
Right. We gonna let Mr. Sledge go to bed. Because I'm like, to me, this is like the afternoon. But for him, he gotta get up in the morning.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna let you go to bed so that you don't be at work getting yelled at. You're gonna be sleeping on the job.
Right. I'll be sleeping on the job. Like, yeah, you up? Yeah.
I'm up.
Boxing socialist. Come on. Boxing socialist.
Oh, man. All right, man. Thanks for making this live extra long and extra fun.
Man, thank you. I appreciate you. Much love to you and your family, man.
Oh, thank you, man. We appreciate it too, man. A lot of people show love.
Oh, yeah. You deserve it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, man, you and Mimi classmates. Ain't that something?
Oh, yeah. Class of 2003. Greatest class ever assembled at Von Steuben.
Von Steuben, man. I'm like,
that's right.
All my cousins went there. Like her brothers, her sisters, her father, my uncle, all went to Von. He made them all go to Von Steuben. I'm like, Von Steuben? Like, what do make you pick Von Steuben?
Well, I'll tell you the quick story about me. I was supposed to go to Lane. But,
okay.
So what was going on at the time? I was a special ed student, and I was an honor roll student.
Okay.
And I passed the entrance exam to get into Lane Tech, but they kept denying me. So my mother was like, well, show me the test results. You're saying if he passed, he should go to your school. And they just kept taking us through the runaround all summer. So all summer, when I graduated from 8th grade, I didn't know where I was going.
Oh, wow.
So my mother found out that there was a class civil lawsuit called the Corey H. lawsuit. And Susan Gibbons, who was an attorney for the Board of Education at the time, said, wow, we want your son's grades. We want his scores. We want everything. He's the kind of guy we need to bolster our case. So they started putting the pressure on the board. And Susan was like, you know what, he can go to Lane, but, we can force him in, but I don't think they're going to treat him right,
Wow.
So there's this school called Von Steuben. That's a good school. It's a lottery school, and it's much smaller than Lane Tech, and he'll still be up north. And you can sit down with the principal and just show him the scores, and we'll let him in. And that's how I got into Vine, because of that situation. So when I joined the debate team, I couldn't wait to face Lane because I was gonna take all my anger and frustration out on them. Nobody was safe.
Couldn't wait to go up against Lane.
I couldn't wait to go up against Lane. I told them, put me against all Lane Tech debate teams, please. I got a Joe Jackson whipping waiting for him. Joe Jackson style. But yeah, man.
I gotta watch that Jackson movie again too.
Oh, my man Joe.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Joe Jackson was something else, man. He was the whole movie.
Right. And then one video you did talking about Joe Jackson and Barry Gordy, where you was like, it was so funny. You was like, Joe, I used to be you, remember?
Yeah.
It ain't that serious. Joe
Yeah.
come in there with the gun. He ready for war.
Yeah. Joe Jackson got a pistol on him. I got one of the last pictures of Joe Jackson. He got a pistol on him. I got that photo somewhere. Joe Jackson got the pistol on him.
Exactly.
I think he was with my man Snap Dogg from Detroit, and he had a pistol on him then. He everywhere he went, Joe Jackson had a pistol on him. When he passed, I guarantee he had a pistol on him when he died.
Exactly. And that's why I tell people, and my mom used to say the same thing. She's like, look, Joe Jackson protected Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
you wasn't gonna mess with Joe. If you went through Joe, you got the problem. Nobody was messing with Mike as long as Joe was there.
That's right.
But that's how I got to Vaughn. But Mimi, she's a beautiful person, even then and even now. You know,
Yeah.
and it's just funny. It's a small world, man. And
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you know my cousin Mimi?
I was like, yeah, we graduated together. I like Mimi, and she was smart, man. She was one of the top students at Von Steuben. Myself and her, and it was great because to see Black people and us getting top rank academically, you don't see that, and that doesn't get advertised in schools either. You know. To see that. So that's why I say we're the greatest class ever assembled, because Mimi was elite, I was elite. We had a whip. And then I was on the debate team and I was whipping other schools butts like Lane, and that's what gave me a free scholarship to Loyola. So I want to thank Lane Tech. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Because y'all made sure I didn't have to pay for my degrees. So I appreciate y'all.
Yep, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But, man, I'm going to get out of here, man. But much love to you,
look at this. People giving me all kind of information. J.R. Smith is creeping with Candace Payton. I'm like, information just keep coming.
I'm saying, man, you got to report the news, right?
Yeah. All right, man. Good night.
Good night. Yo, wait. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Lex. Because Lex always saying I don't give him a shout out. Lex. Shout out to you, bro. Filthy Frank, shout out to you. G Roach, Goo Roach, when you see this, shout out to you, brother. This is how I look. Long hair and all. You know. And all the rest of y'all that know me, Michelle's daughter. Hey, shout out to you too, girl.
All right, hey, it's getting too late. I don't know what Michelle got going on. Let me go. All right, we go.
We go.
Oh man, we gotta end this whole thing now. That's it. It's over.